You feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like,
This is my Carla.
you feel
How you doing, Miss
like,
Carla? This is
you feel
Amelia.
like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions.
What's going on, Miss Carla? How you doing, honey? Good evening to you too, love. What's up, Miss Amelia? What's going on with you? Hanging in there. All right, all right. Y'all all is well. I said, let me come on right quick. Matter of fact, let me set this quick too, y'all. Everything always happen in divine timing. Okay, let me see if I can do this right. Everything always happen in divine timing. But I want to say this right quick first. How you doing, Miss Amelia? Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. I try to keep my spirit uplifted, Miss Amelia. Thank you, Miss Carla. Miss America, how you doing, honey? I try to keep my spirit uplifted. But all is still well, y'all. Miss America, thank you for joining us on tonight, honey. But I came on to say everything happened in divine time. Now we living in a time where we are feeling very discouraged. Things might not be going our way, but you always got to understand when you look above and ahead in life and you trust in God on everything, I promise you, He got you. Now, the wicked always want to eat off the labor of God's people. Now, I said it over and over again. And I used to tell people this for the longest, but we are living in this time now where you just can't sit and do God's people dirty. Welcome, Betty Boop. How you doing, hon? And the reason why I say we living in the times where God's people is going to get everything that God promised us is because we are doing what God say do. So don't look at what people think. People going to have their own opinion. Some going to like us and some don't. We can't worry about how people look at us or what they think about us. So when you got people who want to eat off the labor of God's people, because you got to understand the wicked don't want to see you eat. The wicked prefer to take the plate from under your hand off your table to feed themselves. Now, I said this a while back, y'all. You know, I've been through enough in life to where I deserve to eat the liver of my father. Whatever my father got for me is for me. Michelle for life, how you doing, honey? How is your boy Ernest? Okay, call speaking to Miss Amelia. Betty Boop, how you doing, Betty Boop? Welcome. Every time Betty Boop come in, they always bump you to the top. I don't know why they keep doing you like that, Betty Boop. But welcome, honey. I'm Michelle for life. Welcome. Okay, y'all just speaking to each other, okay? I'm glad to hear you doing well, Betty Boop. I'm doing good, Betty Boop. But the reason why I'm telling y'all the wicked always want to eat off God's children's plate because that have happened to me, right? I had some people that stole some trust that been left to me, inheritance, whatever you want to call it, right? And these people sit around me the whole time, y'all. The whole time. I just want to tell y'all this right quick. But in the meanwhile, while it's being done, they're getting fat. While I was over here starving, right? Not literally starving, but let me slow down. When God got something for you, it's for you, right? But the wicked always felt what I had belonged to them. Okay. But they didn't even understand they was being watched the whole time. Y'all ever seen where let me use this for an example. Let me use like somebody working at a company, right? And they want to steal something from the company they work for. The company know they're stealing, but the company don't say anything, right? And most time when the company don't say anything to that person right away, because the company want them to keep hitting their hand in the cookie jar. See, some of these people don't seem to understand. No matter where you go, they're gonna come get you. Okay? They're gonna come get you. And the whole time they sit watch and did me dirty. If y'all can only understood. And the very people who did such thing don't do nothing for me or my kids. Don't do nothing for me or my kids, y'all. This is no lie. Then on top of that, they want to make up all kind of lies to get me put out my place, y'all, and don't help me with nothing. Now, is that a stupid crook, y'all, or that's somebody smart? I think that's a stupid crook. See, most time, y'all, I believe God allowed things to happen in our life, y'all, to let it resurface so he can deal with it. And on top of God dealing with that, a lot of these people who have skeletons in the closet, which it doesn't have anything to do with me. But God said He's going to show me how good He is. He's going to allow each and every one of their skeletons to surface. All hidden things going to be brought forth because they had enough enough time to get it together. They still didn't want to get it together. They preferred to scandalize my name on the internet, do all kind of foolishness to the very person they sit and took food from under. Everything is always in God's divine timing. See, the wicked would never hold no weight on anything. Sending people my way to do this, do that, want me to go off, and just look at her. Just look at her. Not knowing a lot of these institutions got cameras, y'all. Any bank of anything of that nature that's fed, that's federal. That's something you don't play with. That's day for day. And sometimes, matter of fact, God said, pick it up a little notch. God said for one day, you got to serve at least 2 or 3 days just for one day. So that means if you got 20 years, calculate that times 2 or 3. Whoo, baby. My father's a bad man jamma. See, when God tell y'all to do something, you got to move. But no, y'all want to sit and just poison me. That's why I tell people everything in God divine timing. Y'all know how many times I was tempted with money? Not with this right here, just tempted throughout life with money and stuff. And you know what I did? I turned away from it. Nah, I'm good. But see, when you got somebody who don't even understand, when you don't get full, you got to pull away from that table. You can't keep eating and eating and eating. You got to pull away. These people didn't seem to understand. After a while, you know, when you eat too much, you're going to put on weight. And when you don't put on weight, it's going to be very unhealthy because they don't put their hand in the cookie jar. Now you unhealthy. Now you're trying to figure it out. God said, no matter how you twist and turn, you will never have no rest. Everybody ate except me. Welcome, Wonder Woman. How you doing, honey? I hope you're doing good, lady. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Miss Carla. But they didn't seem to understand, y'all, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people going through this right now. They don't understand when to pull away from the table. Sometimes you got to have people, sometimes, y'all, let me use this for an example. I started hanging out in my late 20s, y'all, going on 30 years old, right? I did it that much, right? But still, I always had, when I drank a little beer, I used to go to the store and buy me a can of beer. One can of beer was good for me. I didn't drink all the time, but back then I used to drink a little can of beer or a little wine cooler, right? That was good enough for me. I made sure I had a designated driver. I made sure people was around me that can correct me just in case I get out of line. I tell y'all all the time when I come in this chat, no matter what we do in life, we got to study on what we do. It doesn't matter what it is. Common sense got to kick in when you got people who doing dirty like this, y'all. It's a point in time when common sense got to kick in. And I still try to figure out, y'all, which I got the answer to it, but it was mind-boggling to me. The very people who stole from me trying to kill me. But my father said they shall eat from their own hand, and that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I don't have no sympathy for people who do such thing to others because nobody know what we got going on in our life. I lost my mommy and daddy because they didn't have the proper health care. And for y'all to sit around and did what y'all did to me, I don't have no sympathy for y'all because the wicked will never have no rest. So y'all, everything happened in divine timing. Don't give up. I don't care what it is. Don't you allow the enemy to allow you to throw in the towel when you know you're doing the right thing. Sometimes the enemy be doing a lot to us, y'all, so we could throw in the towel. But God made us forward tough, baby. We gonna stand until the end. That's why God gotta put a shield and protection around us, because he know the days of time was near and is now. That's why he did it. We ain't dealing with people who live average lives like other people. We are dealing with people who is into all sorts of things, y'all. All sorts of things. And that's why he got to protect his people. One apple spoiled the whole bunch. I never seen that like this ever in my life. Be careful who come into your lives, people. Some of these people who come in our lives, y'all, they come to steal. They ain't coming for no real love. These people not coming for no real love. They trying to take what you got. Let me school y'all right quick on something. You got people out here today. They can live anywhere in this world, right? They'll go on the internet or whatever they can go on and look up people information, right? Whatever they see in the background that's good for you, they will travel and live in that area, become your friend to take what you got. But all I'm going to say, God is a good God. Then turn around, try to kill you, pull you back from your family, do all kinds of, whew. But I say God is a good God. Divine timing is now. All that's going to change. All that's going to change what's been done. And when the enemy always takes something that doesn't belong to them, they always mess up. We all have people in our family who steal from us, a lot of these different lawyers and stuff. And you got some lawyers who do underhanded stuff for the people, and they're getting punished too. You got people in all walks of life doing evil. When I say these people, y'all, looking into my information, doing evil, God is going to deal with them. And sometimes God deal with the person and the people who they really love the most. While they sit and get fat, we still sitting here figuring it out. And they living off of y'all stuff that belong to you. You put in the work with God while they get fat. You put the work in with God, they study and get fat. These people will never have normal lives ever again. Y'all ever sit back and wonder why people who actually steal from people, and you actually look at these people and the lives that they really live? Like really, really take a good look at these people, and you realize like something real jacked up about them? No, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm dead serious. It's just something a little off with these kind of people. They live in the most raggiest house, half of them. They'll take the very thing that belongs to you and shatter it. When I say shatter it, shatter it. Just tear it up, rip it down. They think that's life. But hold on, y'all. Do not throw in that towel. I promise you. Everything always in God, divine timing. And I promise you, if God says something, you better bank on it. You don't have to sit here and put your trust in no man except our Father God, who created the foundations of the heavens, the earth, everything below and everything therein. You don't have to sit and worry about nothing. But I promise you, people who have done y'all dirty, they're going to pay heavy. When I say heavy, they're going to pay heavy. I don't have no sympathy for nobody who sit and wrong me and my kids, then lied on my family at that. I don't have no sympathy. You let one girl, y'all, let me tell y'all something, because a lot of other people going through the same thing. You got one, I call her a girl, right? And I'm not laughing at nobody disorder. She is very, very jacked up. Bipolar, schizophrenic, whatever you want to call it, right? This girl walk around because she don't even love God, okay? She don't love our Father. When you got people who put hit out on people and want to do this is a heartless, cold, when I say cold behind girl, okay? These type people don't have love for our Father, but the minute trouble start coming, they ready to run, they ready to hide. What happened to y'all being a gangster? A gangster don't run. When you're sending somebody out to kill somebody, you don't run. You stand where you standing. Stand on what you believe in. And half of these people who do such thing, y'all, and this was really mind-boggling to me, y'all. The very person been under my nose, y'all, took what belonged to me and give it to somebody else. Give it to somebody else to ration out to other people. And these very people, they knew who I was. They knew. They knew the whole time. They just didn't care. They didn't care. I don't have no sympathy for nothing that is wicked. Whatever my Father do with y'all, it's fine with me. They try to bury me several times. But all is well, y'all, because God is going to replace what the enemy have taken from y'all. See, sometimes when people think they got a grips of your life, they think they got the upper hand. See, that's how God do it. God always wants your enemy to think they got the upper hand. That's the trick of it. God allow all this to go on for so many years because this is the divine timing is now. It's now. God do it all the time for his people. Then you got the other ones, y'all, don't even understand what's going on, who they pay to do certain things. These people don't know what's really going on. Not understanding when you accept something from somebody to do anything to hurt one of God's people is what's going to be done to you. They don't understand this. They don't understand what they sit and say, what they sit and do is what they got to live. Sickness came. Some of these people are sick, y'all. The doctor can't fix that. Some of these people losing money like never before. The doctor can't fix that. See, God got ways of doing things when you want to hurt his people. So that's why I keep saying, do not throw in the towel. You got to have faith, baby. The whole time I'm looking at the hitman in the pocket, I'm looking at him. He looking at me. See, when people think you don't know, see, one thing about God, y'all, God gonna tell you what's going on. He ain't gonna leave you in the dark. See, when the enemy think they parking right next to me, my Father already done told me that before the car even pull up. If my Father tell me don't you look, I'm not gonna look. I don't care to look. If my Father tell me to look, then I'm gonna look. If my Father tell me to drive off, then I drive off. God do everything on divine time. Something man would never understand. He give us chances to get things right over and over and over again. But some people choose to say, you know what, I rather prefer to just do this. Just I can't do the God thing. I'ma just make up what I want to make up and just live because I got all this to live on and lay up under right now. We done ration all this out right here. So I ain't gotta do that. I got time. No, you don't. Oh no, baby. See, the whole time y'all thought y'all was sitting here pimping God's people. Y'all thought y'all had the upper hand on God's people. God just allowed these people to put their hand in the cookie jar. Because see, when you got people, y'all, because we all once been young and we did things and we pray to God like, oh Lord, I don't want to get that whipping, which I ain't never recall me getting no whipping ever, right? But it could be other things we went through in life. Lord, please help me. I'm not feeling well. Whatever it is, right? See, when you sit and you pray to God to help you on something and you renege and you went against that and take food off somebody's table for your better good, that's how God allowed things to surface back in your life. People who have wronged you. A lot of these people who have done y'all dirty, God is going to allow their past to haunt them like never before because they had chances to get it right as well as y'all did. We all had choices. I just made it in the nick of time to get it together. But they prefer to sit at your table and take your plate from under you because they think you don't know no better. You're not smart. She or he can't see nothing that going on. Just they ain't gonna know nothing. When God already equipped you to let you know everything you need to know. Then turn around and take what belonged to somebody else. Use it to pay somebody to. How the hell? Let me tell y'all how the wicked is wicked. I just can't pit. I just don't know what to say about it. The wicked sit and paid somebody off what belonged to somebody else to knock them off. I said, well, these people is slow, y'all. Slow. See, sometime when these people do such thing to y'all and they really believe they're smart, they got common sense, that you're lacking, they're the one who lacking because most time people in their right mind doesn't do such thing. None they're afraid to go to prison. None they're afraid this, they're afraid that. But God gonna make it so where anybody who they get to represent them, it ain't gonna happen the way y'all think it's gonna happen. Because we live in a time where everything just seems to be wicked. God just used me for the bait, baby. That's what he did. He just used me as a bait. Wow. Unbelievable, y'all. And my thing is, I want to see what your enemy gonna do when they go to prison. Now, I can say jail is too easy when they go to prison. I want to see what they're gonna do. Wow. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Stay prayed up. Make sure you sit in your secret place. I don't care if it's your closet, and talk to your Father. You don't have to pray out loud. You don't have to yell. You don't have to do none of that when you're talking to your Father. And if you don't know how to pray, you could just talk to our Father. He will answer you. If you don't get an answer right away, just keep praying. Don't give up. God is changing things for his people. It's time for us to start living comfortable, more comfortable for some of us. A lot of time we lack because we always got somebody behind the scene who already know your life better than what you did. all for a piece of mail that I got from because y'all, I don't open up all my mail when I get it, right? For the longest, this is no lie, y'all. For the longest, the people from the post office tell me to change my box, right? Matter of fact, think. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. Y'all see this? For the longest, they told me to change my box. This is no lie. Because somebody was going in my mailbox stealing my mail, right? I wasn't even opening all my mail that I get, right? I got a habit of doing that. Sometimes I don't check. I just, I don't know. I need to really, really cut that. I stopped cutting it out, right? After all of this, right? I stopped doing that. But I got a habit of not opening up my mail. Be careful who come in your house. Be careful who come in your life. Most of these people, you better screen them. When I say screen them, do a background check. I got family members who work in law enforcement. And I'm going to hook up with them. Okay. And I'm going to start screening people. Be careful who come in your lives. Okay. When you sit and think people look so innocent, they're nice. These people most time are very cunning. They're snakes. The whole time these people sit and look into your life to see what you got. Plotting the whole time. And you really believe that been your friend or your loved one. When it really didn't mean no good. Be careful of people who want to come around you, who want to be in your life, who acting nice. Trust and believe me, these people want something you got, but you just can't figure it out at that time. Because it happened to me. Dirty dogs. I ain't supposed to work a day in my life. But these people, they tend to do the same thing over and over. Let me tell you how cunning these people are. Miss Mosley thought it was a good idea to report one of my Facebook. And let me tell you how true this is, because they won't sit and try to get it taken down. They reported the Facebook. My work that I put up is theirs, right? Not understanding how copyright law works, because we all know, even Miss America, we all know who got a channel how copyright work with Facebook and YouTube. They're going to release the name and everything of that nature anytime when somebody do a copyright. And y'all know me, I'm putting the photo up there, I'm putting the name because it's true, right? I like people to be aware on what's going on. When they strike my page the way they did, I'm going to put that photo up there and y'all going to see the name, because you need to be aware on who this person is. I don't strike people page. Now, this girl got so bold to use my photo and made a page out of my photo. This is true. I made a page with my photo. That's why I had to go back and tell people, if anybody trying to be me, messaging you, let me know. If they ask for money, anything of that nature, is not me. Y'all know the things I do and don't do. Now, on top of that, these people gang stalk me when I'm driving on the highway. I got so used to it now, I don't even care. I don't care no more. Because I know my Father got me. Took me through living hell. Sick in the hospital one time. The nurse, she scooted up to my bed. She said, "Pretty sure you was poisoned." I know I was. But I waited too long because I was in my bed. But when I say God will make these people pay so bad, they're going to pay. Every day I have lack, they're going to have to pay triple. But now they don't want their mother to go to jail because she too old. They feel she too old to go to jail. She don't look old. She walking around here looking good to me. Now she trying to act like she crazy. No, lady, you ain't crazy. You know what you did. You ration one part that belonged to me to your family. You is one dirty dog. And I couldn't understand why other people used to tell me that's a snake. That's a snake. I said, no, why y'all saying that? That person not no snake. That's not nice. Or the people can see beyond what we can, y'all. And they didn't lie. See, I always give people the benefit of the doubt. I always been that way. I got to see for myself. I don't care how that person feel. I still got to see for I always been like that. So they took my page and off Facebook, the post I made a couple of days ago, and said my work was their work, that they need that post to come down. I started laughing. Not knowing I already done got it. So many of it already done copied already. And they're going to pay for that too. See, every day people don't understand with social media, every day a person miss, you can sue for that. A person who I used to deal with, y'all, didn't even know that was a hacker. Wondering why my channel couldn't grow. Wondering why this and that, a whole demon hacker the whole time. Perpetrate my numbers the whole time. Took 90-something followers off my Facebook. Oh, it can't look so obvious, so let me just slow down. All because of when I started talking. The whole time the fool been doing that, I didn't even have the clue, but it's okay. Everything's still in God's divine timing. One thing about God's people, we soldiers for real. God made his people to be soldiers. When God tell me to do something, I'm going to do what my father said do. And that come to show y'all, when people perpetrate people page, that's the inside job. So now the inside, I got a question when that time come to the courts. Why y'all play with my page? Y'all did that. But guess what? It still didn't stop me. See, on top of that, this man thought it was a good idea to play with my money. He thought it was a good idea to play with her money. Now, I never seen nothing like this in my life, y'all. It's a lot of things I can't tell y'all that happen. Now, why in the hell would you, after you done took my money, you want to sit here and play with the little bit I got? Are you is a real fool for real. I don't have no sympathy for you when that time comes. Every day of your life, you're going to regret what you done. And I'm pretty sure you did it to a lot of God's people. You're going to pay. But y'all, I'm not going to stay on here that long. But y'all hold on. Everything's still in God's divine timing. Do not allow people to make you in the towel, because that's what they want. When you hold on to God and changing hands, I promise you everything going to work in your favor for those who endure to the end. Time's going to get rough. It's going to get rough, man. I'm telling you, it's going to get rough. See, what the enemy should have did was mind their business and keep on trucking. But you know what God allowed to happen, y'all? And it's so beautiful to me. He allowed that to happen so we can see all the players. You get what I'm saying? When that lady ordered them people to follow me, this is no lie. Women and men, I'm looking at them while I ride. I swear, hey, I'm going to take y'all for a ride today, baby. Sometimes I'm going to take y'all for a good old ride. I'm going to burn y'all gas out like never before. When this lady got people to watch me, when I'm minding my business, when I say I 70-something-year-old prostitute, she did it all her life. Got these people to follow me, and I'm minding my business, trying to get my business done. Nosy as hell. When I say these people from the bottom of the barrel, y'all, it'll make your skin cringe just to know what somebody done if it been you. It'll make your skin just earl inside. See, they think because we love God, they could just do that to us, do that. No, 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 no. We still human at the end of the day. God ain't gonna take no strike from us at all because we still human. But y'all gonna pay. You're gonna pay. And you're gonna pay heavy. Now, somebody might be thinking that why would she say this? Because anytime I go live, y'all, and I say something because my father want me to say it, and I'm gonna say it. These people gonna pay. Make sure y'all keep your house prayed for. Be careful who come in your house. Be careful who ride in your vehicle. Be careful all the way around who come around you. And I done told some of y'all already. These people who like to hug, you better be careful because they transfer spirits on you to blindside you. Be careful how people hug you. I'm to a point in my life now, I ain't want no hug. See, God allow all this to happen, y'all. It might seem strange, but it's not strange to me no more. God allow all this to happen because he want me to be in the spirit that I'm in right now. Because you got to understand, God knows what's ahead. We might get distracted where we don't know what's coming, but God knows. See, God protect us until we get in our rightful place to see what's coming. Because now y'all got to understand, I was blindsided for a long time, a couple years. Blindsided. Go to your father, anything not right in your life, anything connected to you, ask God to remove it out of your life. And I mean remove it. Some of these people that come into our life, y'all, I promise you, if you've been doing good before then and you notice things not working the way it used to work after, ask God to cut some things out of your life. Because anything of God is supposed to grow. That's true. It's supposed to grow. It ain't supposed to die. That's how you can tell something ain't right around you. It's like you watering a plant. That water got to have sunlight. It got to have air. It got to have water and dirt. Whatever not being watered by our Father, it's going to die. It's going to kill everything around you too. And it's going to start messing with your life too. Find yourself operating in things you ain't supposed to. God gave us different warnings. Even though we might don't pay attention, he still give us warnings. When you see things not going right in your life, that's a warning when you connect it to whatever you connect it to. It could be people, a place, or thing. Whatever you see yourself connected to and you see your life not growing, because God is above all, right? God is about growth, love, prosperity, good health, all that good stuff, right? So whatever connect itself to you or whatever you are wrong and you don't see it grow, that means you got to take a deeper look inside of your life to figure out very, 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 very well what's around you that causing your growth to be stunted, is not growing no more. Something ain't right. Everything around me just dying. because you got a dead weight in your life, and you gotta get away from that dead weight so you could begin to flourish the way God wants you. God don't want us to be connected and not flourish. He wants us to grow. He wants us to prosper. He wants us to be our best at everything we do. Speak life into others. He don't want us to sit and die. He don't want us to sit and lose things. He don't want to see us hungry. Nah, that's not God. And sometimes God will hold you back on what belongs to you because what's around your life. But it's still yours. Any dead weight, y'all, cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Put your trust in God. Put your trust in God only. Ask God to heal your heart. If you got heartache, you hurting, you can't take it no more. Ask God to heal your heart. Ask God to give you understanding. Don't sit around and walk around with that dead weight on you like that. Don't sit around being stressed no more. Go to your Father with it. God do a better job. He the only one can heal your heart of that pain that you feel. No man can. See, money is temporarily. When you use it, it's gone. It's gone even quicker. When you're not spending it the right way, it will leave even quicker. When it's not that person, it does a lot of things. But once that money is gone, what's next? Some things in life ain't even worth it. That's why it's best to just do the right thing. Pray to our Father. He'll give you anything you want. It's not even worth it when you can't spend it. It's not even worth it. Because being in prison is far way worse. It's worse. It's not what you think. And when you take from God, that's the wrong thing anybody can do, is take from my Father. So imagine somebody in prison who stole from God. I've been around somebody, y'all, who stole from God before. This is no lie. I think I told y'all this, but I told that person, I said, you need to remember what you took. Remember what you took, but you need to replace it back double or triple, because I know it's in the word of God how you're supposed to replace something back in order for him not to, he's aside some things when you do it the proper way, right? I said replace it back, but you need to replace double back in what you took out, right? And the reason why I said that, because that person was going through holy hell every single day. They started breaking down crying. Ain't nothing I could have did. Only thing I said, don't ever steal from God. That's the worst thing you can ever do, is curse yourself when you steal from God. Your life will never be the same. And every day it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. Once that person done wake up to realize what had been done. Once I realized what been done, y'all, this is no lie. That's when all hell break loose. Every single day their life been a living hell. When they replace it the way it's supposed to, everything came to a cease. And I told that person, I said, let me tell you something. The worst thing you could ever do is steal from God. You better if stealing from one of your friends neither, because you ain't know how they tied up Arthur. It's best not to steal at all. Ask. You can get it if you ask. But stealing, don't do that. I don't know if they're still stealing today, but I promise you, that person broke down like never before. Just about every day. They've been crying just about every single day. When I say my father been whipping that tail, all kind of bad stuff been happening. Bad stuff back to back. And I was just sitting there, me and one of my family members, like, wow, man, I ain't never seen nothing like this before. And I'm like, look, don't steal no more. Why you want to steal from our Father? You crazy? And this, it ain't never experienced nothing like that before, y'all. People think this is a game. This ain't no game. The game been on that person when they had to go through holy hell. When they actually did what God told them to do, it stopped. It ceased itself. Man, we gotta learn. We gotta learn from our mistakes and do better. We gotta do better. It's not fair for a person to put their life on hold based on somebody else's greed, being greedy, selfish. Every lifestyle is not meant for everybody. When you got people who steal from people, God didn't intend for that person to have what they got. Is meant for the person who's supposed to have it, because God already got things in divine time and he already got things set on what needs to be done. But when you got people who intervene, that's when he raw against the whole bloodline and the bloodline after that. People don't even understand, y'all. If they happen to close their eye today and they come back, they don't understand their life gonna be like a living hell. Ain't nobody want to die and come back in their life be a living hell. Who want to live in a hellhole? Especially if you know you've been in poverty already. Why you want to consider to muck yourself to go back to poverty if God chooses for you to come back? These people don't seem to understand. Just do the right thing where you don't have to come back into poverty if you happen to come back. You done did your bid. You did your time. You know how I paid my time off, y'all. Whatever I got to pay to my father, whatever I went through in life, I ate that. Down to the struggling, I ate it. I ate all of it. I used to tell myself I would not live this life like this no more. I used to always say this just about every single day. I will not live this life like this no more. I refuse to. I don't care what it is. I don't care if I'm dead broke. I will not steal to get the money. I refuse to stay dead broke if that's where I'm at, because I refuse to live that life again. And I stand on my word. I ain't went back on it, y'all. I didn't. So if we can do it, why some of these people who take from us, lie on us, do all kind of things to us, why they act like they can't do it? They want to cheat their way through it. They want to cheat their way through everything. That's not fair. Oh, Lord have mercy. I made you see. I made me tell you, I'm so sick of them. Man, I was about to say it. Carla said that. Yeah. Betty Boop. Girl, y'all just don't know. I went through it. Come on now, beautiful love. You better say so, honey. I sure will, Miss Amelia. Shoot, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all because my time been up, y'all. I done set the time in all. Sure did. But y'all keep your head up. Do not throw in the towel. Time's gonna get hard. Keep pushing. Keep on pushing. Every day not gonna be good. We all going through it right now. We could go through it together. It ain't gonna be easy for us, okay? See, I don't need nobody to sit and just hand fed me when I know God made me to be the head, not the tail. See how that go? See, when God made somebody to be the head sit and feed people, not the tail. See, people got life twisted. I live in the dirt before I sit there and take less than when I know my father knew I deserve to have. That would never happen. So don't think for a second, man, that you're dealing with somebody who's slow, dumb, busted, and disgusted. I'm very wise. Okay? I do things for a reason. I think and I move the way I move for a reason. But don't ever think you're dealing with a fool. Okay? When you know what you know, you should know better. You don't feed me, I should have been feeding you. See how that go? Life got many choices, but if that was me, I would never did you the way you did me. Just remember that. Choose your battles wisely. Because the battle you just choose, I think you done dealt the wrong hand, baby. And you're gonna pay heavy for it. And I don't take back nothing. I say you're gonna pay heavy. My Father God said you're gonna pay heavy. It's gonna be that, I promise you. You might don't see it now, you might don't see it tomorrow, but I promise you, when it hit home, baby, you gonna know it's there. I ain't telling you nothing that I'd never seen before, because I've seen this over and over again. Trust and believe me. You're gonna pay heavy. People don't care nowadays. They come in my chat under a different name, playing games, all that coming to an end too. I seen God take the breath out of people's body. To think this is a game, keep playing. When God got his people to do a job, that job going to get done. Rather, if he take people out the way, it's still going to get done. They eat, get fat while you sit there and figure it out. They eat, got many wives while you sit there and figure it out. They eat, humping on each other while you sit and figure it out. They all cross the place with it. They're thinking they're going to set me up. Ooh, y'all, let me tell y'all something. People is weird. How you doing, Miss V? Welcome. How you doing, Miss V? But guess what? I ain't throwing that towel, baby. I'ma stand on what I know, baby. I ain't throwing in no towel. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The times we are living in, y'all, you can see and feel is a different time from before. God fight for his people. He fight for his people. We got some people who is heaven, people on this earth who already hellbound. Because we fighting against flesh and blood, evil and good. That's what's going on this earth today. A lot of people don't believe it, but it is happening now. Good and evil, heaven and hell. It's amazing, y'all. Miss V, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it very much. Everybody speaking to Miss V. Okay, y'all, I'm not going to hold y'all. Miss V, I appreciate you stopping through, each and every one of y'all. Do not throw in the towel. God got you. I promise you. God got you. God got you. Keep your faith. Your faith is your protection. No matter what these people try to do to y'all, God not going to knock you off at all. He's still going to allow you to stand on your throne. Trust and believe me. He's still going to allow it because he understands the wicked world we live in. But God have his people divinely protected the days time that we are living in because he understands the wickedness that lies all around us. And a lot of things I don't say because I don't want nobody to say, oh, Miss Bunny said this and look what happened. No. No. Certain stuff I keep to myself. But Lord have mercy on these people's soul. That's all I'm going to say. But y'all have a great night and thank y'all once again for joining me. And I love each and every one of y'all. Good night.